Bring back the masculine men. This generation of men wants to be chased so badly. I'm not doing it, princess. What is the quote that I just heard recently? Can't get rejected if you're not actively pursuing. Tell me you're a wounded warrior without telling me you're a wounded warrior. You need therapy, babe.
Bring back the women who act like women. Want to know why we want women to pursue? Because if men even try nowadays, 9 out of 10 times, we're called creepers or told we aren't worth shit because we're under 6 feet tall and drive a normal car. This is women's doing. We just don't care anymore what women think about us. You can call us all the names in the book, or even invent them. It doesn't matter. That's just another manipulation tactic to try to make us do what you want. Those days are over. We don't care. Women never acknowledge that their behavior is so off-putting that men no longer care. Take accountability.
This is a question for all single straight men. Is it true that single straight men in 2025 just don't want to be with women at all? I've really just gathered that men don't want to be with women these days because I've encountered some men who act like they're attracted to me, act like they want to hang out with me, but they're just super inconsistent. And I've come to some conclusions as to why this is, but I would like the men to answer me. I feel like men admitting that they want to be with women requires them to look inside themselves and do some work, and men don't want to do that. I also think that because women are now at a place where we can provide for ourselves, men aren't needed for what they used to be needed for, so maybe men feel like they don't have to be with women. I need answers.
You were almost there, then you missed it by a mile. If you can provide for yourself, why can't you go Dutch on dates? Men are sick of being treated like ATMs. You said there's zero reason you can't pay, but you want princess treatment while treating men like serfs. We're done being treated like dirt. There's no benefit in relationships that don't value us. Better to stay single. Men do want women, but if you're a masculine, boss babe, non-agreeable, non-submissive, not soft woman, the truth is, men will tolerate you to sleep with you if you're attractive, maybe, depending on how much of a pain in the ass you are. We want peace and softness, not a battle of wills every day.
What happened to the men that open doors? What happened to the men that actually offer you a date? Like, why do I gotta come to your house? Are you gonna feed me? Because the bitch is hungry.
Peace over drama. Blame your fellow women who yelled they didn't want a man opening doors and were too good to date at places he could afford. So now, all you get are no doors opened and a spaghetti dinner at the crib. Wine, movie, and some conversation. Also, a better question would be, what happened to the women who deserve to have their doors opened?
Currently in Fort Lauderdale, I have gotten 2 free drinks from bar owners or managers and 0 from men. Like, do men come up to women anymore? Like, is that not a thing? Do I have to come up to them? I'm just trying to clarify here because I'm confused.
It's 2025. No more free drinks. Drinks are $25 now. You guys fought for equality, you got it, and now you have it. You're on your own. Also, every man knows that the worst place to meet a woman is at a bar, and too many women want to flirt just to get free drinks.
So, I've been divorced for 2.5 years, and I'm ready to start dating. And I'm just wondering, where are all the men at? Because the dating apps, well, they're terrible. Either the men don't know how to take good pictures of themselves, or they're just not on there, or they don't say anything. I don't really understand it. They're not at the grocery store. Like, are you guys getting your groceries delivered? Where are all the men at? I don't golf, so that's out.
You're about 10 years too late. Men have been told we're not wanted, not needed, and ridiculed for the last 10 years. The good ones said, okay, and we found our peace by ourselves. What you're left with are the guys who are just there to hook up. We're at home enjoying our peace, not being looked down on and judged by women. I'm not being a placeholder and discarded like a broken TV anymore.
I have a question. Where are all the good men at? And I am being so serious right now. I am being for real. I want to know where the good men are at. If you're someone who dates men and also hates men, I feel like those things are at conflict. And I personally just don't want to carry that around anymore. It's too heavy, it's too much, and I want to heal from it, I want to move on. But I feel like where I'm lacking and where we are lacking societally is just having these positive examples of men being good, men being safe, men being trustworthy. So if you have examples of this, I want to know about it. Please share about it, put it in the comments. Men, if you're seeing this, please chime in, please pipe in. Like, are we safe with you? How can we feel safe with you? How can we stop carrying around this hate for men, especially when we want to be with you? I want to love men so badly, and I do, but sometimes it's hard to feel safe with y'all. So where are the good men at?
We've been telling you this over and over. We're everywhere you look, in your friend zone, at the stores, etc. But we're not all 6 feet tall, making $100,000 a year, or holding prestigious jobs. You have to stop looking for unicorns all the time. In the past decade, us men have seen messaging from women that they don't want to be approached when they're alone, and they also don't want to be approached by men when they're hanging out with their friends. They don't want to be approached at a bar, and they definitely don't want to be approached at work. They don't want to be approached at the gym, and they don't want to be approached if they're hanging out in a park minding their own business. This is starting to sound like a reading from Green Eggs and Ham, but anyway, we've been hearing a loud, resounding message from women everywhere that pretty much everywhere is off limits for approaching them. Yet, they still expect us to initiate the approach because that shows assertiveness. And now we're hearing women complain that men just don't take the initiative to approach women like they used to. I wonder why. Add to that, the fact that women are now making TikTok videos publicly shaming men who aren't doing anything in the video except being perfectly respectful. And many times not even being romantic, just friendly. Approaching a woman is nerve-wracking enough without the risks that come with it in the modern dating scene. Men seem happier than ever just being single these days and not being damned if you do, damned if you don't. Men feel like they can't approach women anymore. Women forget to smile. Most of them have a snarling look on their face. Who wants to talk to someone who looks like that? Not this guy. Also, formal conversations get shut down easily before they start. I've seen it. A man starts a conversation as he approaches a woman. Suddenly she's busy or he's wasting her time. He only gets acceptance if he possesses something she deems useful. Things of value, like a nice car or a lot of money. Some women are totally petrified when a guy tries to talk to them, so they say nothing and walk away. Or, even worse, some women assume the first conversation from a man is about sex with that insinuation, and shut down the conversation. The Me Too movement also did its thing. We're afraid of losing our positions or being accused of anything. That's all for today. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. Also, click on the notification bell to know when I drop a new video. Bye.